Hello, this is album pickups for September 2018, and September 2018 has been a sort of a month of two halves, both in actually picking up the album, seeing as I picked one of these up at the sort of right at the start of the month, and the other right at the end. I thought I was only really going to have one, and also a tale of sort of two quite contrasting genres. Now, even though I only picked up two physical CDs, technically I've picked up three albums, or at least two LPs and one EP. So let's start off in chronological order, in the order that I picked them up in. And we'll firstly start off with what is technically a double album. And we have the debut album, the self-titled album by Norwegian black metal band Burzum, which features, as here it says, the first album Burzum, and a mini LP, he called it, or an EP, Aske. Now, those are the punctuations, I believe, but if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comment section below. And this is one of the re-releases, because the original one has this album cover on it. Now, this has been a sort of redone version where it's actually taken the logo off and everything. I'll put the original version up here. And it's actually completely omitted the album cover for Aske, which I believe is Norwegian for ashes, or ash, which is here. Although you can see on the inside slip there, sort of a recreation of that album cover, and they've all been reissued and everything, and yeah, really enjoyed this album actually. Now, a couple of years ago, I really didn't like but my friend showed them to me. I didn't like it, and it was actually some of the songs of this album, particularly War, which just on there, War, which I still don't like. I haven't put that song on my iPod. I think it's just a very weak song compared to the rest. And the big thing that put me off it was the vocals. And in fact, Varg, the man who is Burzum, himself even did a album where he re-recorded a lot of those ones called From the Depths of Darkness. And I think I'll be picking that one up. I prefer how he does the vocals on that one, but still, this one's actually really good, and it grew on me quite a bit. I've been enjoying this quite a lot over the month. Yeah, definitely a good album pickup. I wasn't expecting to find it, and suddenly it was there, and I was looking out for some Burzum albums anyway, so great. And I got, like I said, got the first album, and I got the EP Aske to go with it. And then the other half of the month came, and I've been shown this album by my girlfriend actually, who likes this band as well, but really, with some of their recent output, we'd been very uninterested. But then they released this one only a couple of years ago, 2016 to be specific, and it completely passed us. And that is Green Day's Revolution Radio. And I would say, without a shadow of a doubt, it's their best album since American Idiot. Some of the songs on this are absolute bangers. With well, not ironically, Bang Bang being one of the best ones on there. Revolution Radio, Say Goodbye is great. Troubled Times is really good. I particularly like Bang Bang though. I think that's got their early pre-American Idiot aggression and style in there, with the sort of politicised, sort of aggressive lyrics to go with the aggressive music style of American Idiot. And I'd be so bold and go so far as to say, even though I don't listen to a huge amount of punk, that to my personal taste, I'd say Bang Bang so far has been the best punk song of the decade. I really love it. The aggression is so raw. It's lovely to have proper Green Day back again, especially after Uno Sostre. So at least I feel like I should give them a fair listen, but they haven't been so great. So it's going to be kind of a hard one to pick a best out of both of these, seeing as they're so vastly different. I've gotten a lot more so far of this one, but that's probably because I have it for longer. I think with this one it's going to have to come down to potentially a draw. Seeing as they both have a couple of stinkers on them each, but for the most part these are both great albums. Definitely worth picking up both, depending on which side, on what you like. So they've actually both inspired me to want to go listen to the artists more. I definitely want to listen to a bit more of Burzum's back catalogue, and I feel like the one album three albums I haven't given a proper listen to for Green Day is Uno Sostre, and I feel, seeing as it's sort of halfway, in release it's halfway between American Idiot and this one, it's gonna be worth me giving them maybe a second chance. So in a sense, you could always see this one as a bit more of a victory, seeing as I already felt like I liked Burzum before I was able to pick up any of their albums. Although I'm quite surprised on how much I liked Aske, because I thought when I first heard it I wasn't too huge on it. Although I like its re-recording of a Lost Forgotten Spirit, I quite like that. in a sense, both technically win, although I'm listening to this movie once a day, so maybe that one has to win for this month. So, yeah, that's all for this month of album pickups. I'll be releasing videos in between this one and the next album pickups video, and if you enjoyed, please like, share and subscribe. Goodbye.